We observe quite a, we observe quite a bit. But are we really paying attention? It's like you want to be a celebrity, but you know that celebrities like go insane or already are. I think it's the issue that we fetishize victim mentality. Like, even though we have this double whatever speak on or whatever you want to call it, we actually like victims. We don't want to say we like victims because we know that they're not victims. But since at some point they were victims of circumstance, it creates something because, well, you just don't know them. You just don't get where they come from. You don't understand. You just don't get it. I get that they murder people. I don't know how else to, or I get that they, do the things they do because of, because there's a difference between eccentric and odd, being an oddity, which, like I said with the last one, being like in that bubble to where you're liked, but, it's one thing to be those things, but when you're an actual person that's done things to people, like remove them from this planet, to give a prime example, like certain people are propped up for what they do. Some for what they say, some for whatever, right? When you're propped up for taking someone out, like, we hold the power to choose who we see as famous or infamous or not. Like, we choose who those people will be. How is it that certain people get to live outside in society choose to want to be a celebrity and most people instantly accept it? Because the person is this, the person may be that, the person may look a certain way, be a certain way. Whatever the case, that person is, whatever image they've concocted, we now give them free way to be. We give them what they wanted, and that was publicity, and that was to feel wanted, and to one specific, I'll say, I question if that person wanted all of the spotlight. I'll leave that one at that, because there's a specific case, but I'll leave it at that one because I watch a lot of cases, especially now. I'll leave it at that. I think, you shouldn't be propped up because you wanted the spotlight. I think people that get the spotlight are people that probably didn't even want the spotlight. I think people that really deserve it are people that aren't able to get that spotlight. I think the people that get spotlight because they get spotlight because we chose to give it to them, I think it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. but they're celebrities. But I'm saying that it does take a certain level, and I think people know it. I think people know it. I think it's just because it's so interesting of a situation that it is like a car crash where you can't look away. But to prop it up, like I don't know. But we can't keep glamour from glamorizing. We can't keep giving these people, you know, all the glitz and glamour of life. We can't keep, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, there's people that really need help out here, and for some reason, certain people can take a person out of this world, and for some reason, those are the people that get it. It's just, and them say this was the reasons why I wanted. I've always wanted to be famous. I've always wanted to be out there and do you know what I'm saying, and really have it all for myself and be the only person and all this stuff. And it's like I said, if you could figure out what specific case I'm speaking on, you know what I'm saying, with the little the buggy to go chick, you know what I'm saying, has been risen, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm not speaking on nobody like that. I can't help but see stuff and not say something about it. But I think, you know what I'm saying, some people like to have all the shine. I'll keep it like that. I think some people like all the shine. You know what I'm saying? And whatever we got to do to make that happen, no matter the case, we'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying? If I know I'm only going to get so much time out of it, and even if it is forever, at least I'm still propped up. At least people still know who I am. I still get the treatment. It's like, it's like, you do know that they play on your emotions on purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even in that level, in that stage, I gotta say for people, because I say manipulation is not all bad. It's what are the people manipulating you for? It's how are you being manipulated, and for what purpose? I mean, unless you know you like to get played, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's cool, but for the rest of us, you know, I don't like to know that I'm getting played. I don't like to have to find out. I don't like for it to be. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's just not what's up. And so for my mind to be played with in society, like, this is kind of a big deal. Because certain people get the spotlight, like I say, and it's not for them to have. And we need to stay a little more on point with it. Because I think that what I mean is just like, we could definitely pinpoint a lot quicker if we were on the same, you know, seeing the same things, and we could like be a little quicker about the things that we notice and stay on point with it. I think we are getting a lot better about it. Actually seeing it and then catching it and actually speaking on it right then and there. I think it just takes some people, of course, a little longer to like see it for themselves too. And it's like, I don't know, man. I keep speaking on it because it's like, I don't think. You know, I was saying, and I've said that before, and I think that that's why they see us speaking so much on people being celebrities. Is why I think why celebrities are going into the realms of being with the people more and trying to like now blend in. I'm noticing. I think that's where it's coming from. It's like, cause you could, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can only question so many times what the hell a celebrity is, and what's the point of them if they're only being propped up for us to still go broke at the end of the day, and us still not have nothing built up or nothing, for us to not improve in any way, shape, or form, for us to not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's beautiful, I think, to have that type of power as a person, to know that if you're doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? If you just, I see what he's saying, man. If you Beavis and Butthead, bro, and you ain't got it all, just go and stay on the couch and do what you do and go on somewhere. But for the people that are really trying to like see what's going on with life and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's a little different. But, you know what I'm saying? Us checking in and seeing for these people for who they really are, to where we don't continue to have society go down the way it's going, because all we're doing is just. And I didn't realize how, like I say, until really watching these cases, how prevalent it is, how how deep it really goes. It's very serious out here when it comes to how many people think, oh, that they did that, but it wasn't really that bad. It wasn't really what it is, and who really cares about the actual victims? Who really cares about the actual people? It's just odd that you'll feel more sorry for the person that caused all that than the people it happened to. It's a for real, stay out of the goddamn way. Stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Don't do it, man. It's not worth it. Stay to the side, stack yours, and get on with it. Don't, cause I mean, like I say, let people be crazy on their own if they want to be like that. Let it happen. If they don't want to get the help, let them be them. There's only so much you can do, and honestly, man, if those people really wanted to help, they'd find it. They really wanted it. If they knew, I'll say, if they knew that they needed it, if they knew that they had to have it, if they knew that it was something they really did truly want. But they don't know it, and they don't know what they want to do with it, so it doesn't really matter. But being a celebrity, dude, is not it. And I see so many people still trying to do it and risking, taking out themselves just to try to breaking their neck, just try to make it happen. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Because even the people that it's for can't handle it. That's what I really wanted to get on, because with the last one I made, I don't know if I really it was way more of the oddity. I think that's why I'm hopping on again, because screw it, whatever. But it's way more of the oddity of celebrities. I was speaking on Mike, but it's way more the oddity of it, and it being in a glass case. It's like feeling that, and people not really knowing how to navigate through the fact that people will see you more as a person in a glass case than a person that has feelings and thoughts, and you do have that distancing, you know what I'm saying, that dissonance. You do have it. You know what I'm saying? I could see when I watch certain videos and don't realize, no, that's a person with a life, and they make mistakes and they do stuff, and whatever the case. It's like you kind of forget it in a weird way. But yeah, this again made up concept of a person having to give their life for the world. Like they gotta give themselves to the world. Like I say, man, most people, you know what I'm saying, it ain't even what they wanted. It wasn't something that was even. I think that people miss it, and that's what I wanted to get into too. It's like people don't realize the severity, the depths, what you really have to go through to make it to a place to where you feel and look like those people you admire so greatly. I think that's what people miss, man, when they realize the real work you have to put in, and the real time and effort and mental work that some people don't put in, but would want to and try to put in and would have to put in. But to make that happen. And I think that we throw around a lot of these terms very loosely when it comes to any description, really, but things like hilarity and insanity, and I think we delusion. I think we play with these words, and it's not a good thing. It's not a cool thing to play with words like that when you truly because I was watching this one where it was like, shout out to Mose versus the world. Lord, what was I even saying? Hey, I remember going into like these courtrooms and stuff like that, right? These people will do anything and everything in their power when they do something they're not supposed to plead insanity, right? Not realizing, not truly taking in what that means. Insanity, hilarity. These things are like, just like I said, they're just tossed around and just messed and played with. Like they're just words. Like words were built from concepts that we've constructed through feelings and thoughts, our soul and spirits, through our consciousness as we observe it all. So when you say insane, when you say hilarity, when you say crazy, delusional, I don't think you truly get what that means. That this person is no longer connected. So you and how you are and how you feel, that is no longer a process to them. No, you as a person, you are no longer a thing to them. Or a person to them. You're just a thing to them. You're just an object. You're just something. These people don't know. When you really go into a real insane asylum, a real place where these people's minds are so far gone, I guarantee you, you're fine. You're just hamming it up. You are saying you are okay, and it's not what you want. People think that if I did something heinous, oh my God, I must be crazy. Let me try to plead insanity, and then I'll just be able to go, instead of going to jail. I don't want to go to jail. They'll most likely take me to some institute, some type of medical facility or something like that, to where I'll just be in, like, you know what I'm saying, some robes and, you know, my little slippers, and I'll be running around having a grand old time. It'll be good, dude. I'll be fine. You know, I might pop a couple pills every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Might not enjoy the apple juice and apple sauce cider, you know what I'm saying? I might, you know what I'm saying, Jello cubes. I might not, you know what I'm saying? I might not, you know, but I'll be fine. I'll make it through. No one can stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Laws of gravity. Right? Like Lady Godiva. No, there's no stopping me. I'm burning. Right? They think that that's what's going to play out, and it's not what it is. They can't wait to go to jail. They can't wait. They love jail now. They can't wait to be there because they thought that they were insane. They thought. So when I say that these people that you admire are not all there, and it's not something to really look up to. Like, if we could start propping up the common man or something like that, or some, you know, somebody else, and not, but to because I'm not even saying, bro, like, you're worth your work. I get it. You're worth your salt. You're weighting salts. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You've collected all the stuff. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But for that to be the thing to make you somebody, because I've seen so many times where it's like, oh, but they're broke. Oh, but they don't have this. Oh, but they're now, they had all that stuff, and now actually, even though it seems like they have this image, and they have the look of all of this money that they've accumulated over the years, they actually don't have any money. They actually don't have nothing. So I think of it like that. I think of it like, okay, so this person was able to do all this stuff, but at like 50 something, they don't have any money. They just have a bunch of estates and stuff like that. Are they still considered a broke boy? I mean, top-notch celebrity, best to ever do it. Think of the top 2, one of them, and then they go broke, and they ain't got nothing to their name at all. Like, they died with nothing to their name. Are they still, like, they could have done all kinds of crazy stuff, like insane stuff. Like, what is that? Like, what are you doing, dude? Are they still broke boy? I don't know how that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just curious. I'm just curious on how that plays out. Because some people we let slide, some people we, you know what I'm saying? We don't. I'm just curious how that works. I mean, a lot of this, when I make these videos, are really, like I've said before, they're really questions more than anything. Because, like I said, I observe, like I say, but I also want to do something about what I see. I don't want to just continue to watch idly. So yeah, man, with the, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude. It just makes me think. I was thinking about with the old Etch a Sketch Scooter chick, dude. Like, what's up with the you know what I'm saying? Because it's like Marilyn Manson is still in jail, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? To this day, he's still there. I don't know. So it's like, if y'all know who the chick I'm talking about, but I'm just curious. I'm just saying, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still in jail. You know what I'm saying? Even dead or alive, he's still in jail to this day. So it's just like, I get it. We speak on it, but you know what I mean. That doesn't mean we sell it. That doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying. We're doing too much for these people that don't deserve it. Is what I really mean. Yeah, I'm always curious on what the goal is, man. But I'm having a good time, having a good time. Hey, like a